Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is having a beautiful and glorious day. In today's video, I want to talk about how Obsidian is not happy with fans bashing Bethesda and Fallout 76. This was covered in an article written by Ben Hansen on February 12, 2019. A link is down in the description below to this article if you want to read it yourself. But the article starts off by saying this month at Game Informer, we're highlighting our new cover story on Obsidian's The Outer Worlds. We're rolling out a ton of exclusive information on the game, but we wanted to take a quick detour and address a recurring theme we're seeing in the comments and discussions surrounding the game. While visiting the studio, we spoke to Obsidian CEO Figuris Urquhart. I hope I said that properly, but I know I didn't. Urquhart, about fans using the existence of the Outer Worlds as ammo to attack Bethesda and the release of 76. Urquhart says he's surprised that some people assume the team at Obsidian would know back in 2015 when they started working on the Outer Worlds that the game's announcement would line up with the negative reaction toward Bethesda's Fallout 76 at the end of 2018. People even said things about the trailer, oh man, just slamming it home to Bethesda, because we said the original creators of Fallout and makers of Fallout New Vegas. We have storyboards from July that said that. He says, I have no ill will for Bethesda. I love playing Fallout games. We're not fighting for the same dollars. And then it goes on to say, this isn't meant to be negative. It can probably be taken as negative. We really enjoyed making Fallout New Vegas, and people really enjoy Fallout New Vegas. Urquhart says Bethesda is looking to take the Fallout brand in a different direction. There's nothing right or wrong about that. That's their choice. They own it. They get to do what they want with it. But in our mind, there are people that enjoy where Fallout was. That is what we wanted to do with Outer Worlds, to give people that. And you know what? Maybe that's a bad decision from the standpoint of number of people that will buy the game. I don't know. People seem to really enjoy what Fallout New Vegas was, so let's give them an experience that's as similar as we can do to that. The article goes on to say, to learn more about Obsidian's thoughts on fans comparing their game to Fallout 76, watch the interview below with the Outer Worlds co-directors Tim Kaine and Leonard Boyarsky, where they explain that they're not happy with fans attacking Bethesda's work. And we're going to go ahead and watch that video together.
It's weird seeing a lot of the hype on the internet. I can only imagine how weird it is for you guys, with people using the hype from this game and seeing it as like, yeah, the existence of this game is an FU to a certain other game company and maybe the recent releases. What do you guys think of that angle?
I remember telling a friend of mine it's disheartening when your game is used to tear down another game. When people aren't excited because your game is going to exist, they're excited because your game is going to show up another game. It's like, that's not what we're making this for. We're not making this to make anybody not want to play something else. We're making it so you want to play this.
That was not our intent at all. And the other thing is that we have been working on this game for a while. So people might think that there was some kind of strategy that we were developing or employing that was not the case at all. As we said before, making games is very hard. No one sets out to make a bad game. People spend years of their lives in very difficult circumstances, having to put everything they have into games and then have those games come out and not do well is a crushing experience. We had our own company went out of business. The fact that, people think we're trying to say something about another company's or another company's games that people have put their heart and soul into is not something that we're really, happy about. We don't really want to foster that kind of thing. We're really proud of what we're doing, and we're really happy to be able to make this game. And we hope people enjoy it for what it is.
The world's big enough for a bunch of different kind of games.
Yeah.
So I have to say, this was one of the most heartbreaking videos that I have seen when it comes to gaming. You could see that in their eyes when they talk about it, that they know that people have put years of work into Fallout 76. They know that Bethesda Game Studios tried to take the company in a different direction, or at least Fallout in a different direction, and they tried very hard. And all they do is get hate each and every single day. I've seen a lot of people in the Bethesda Game Studios community lately saying that, oh, if you read the Inside the Vault letter, it doesn't seem like they care anymore. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure Bethesda Game Studios still cares about this game. They're going to update it for years to come. This has already been confirmed, and I highly doubt they're going to change that anytime soon. But I could see how it's hard for people at Bethesda Game Studios to want to work on this, to have the drive and motivation to do so when each and every single thing you do is seen as wrong and negative. I mean, could you imagine getting the amount of hate that Bethesda Game Studios is getting around this game each and every single day? 90% of people would not be able to function. I could tell you this, and this is just in my personal experience. Many of you know that I have talked positively about Fallout 76 since the games came out. And that has resulted in me getting a lot of that hate as well, people calling me names, and so on and so forth. At first, it didn't really bother me, and it still doesn't. But after a long time, after months of reading just negative stuff, I gotta say, guys, it starts to wear on you. And I could just imagine how they feel at Bethesda Game Studios, where they put years of work into this game, and it just gets completely shit on. Like, that's so devastating. Like, I work like an hour, 2 hours on each video that I make. And when that goes up and I get so much hate for it, people saying that, oh, it doesn't seem like you're passionate about this, it doesn't seem like you're this about it, like, it just crushes me. And it's really unfortunate, because this has been my dream since I've been a kid. I've loved Fallout since I was a child. And it really sucks to, be put in that situation, and I could just imagine what they go through at Bethesda Game Studios. I'm really glad Tim Kaine and Leonard Boyarsky said something about this. I'm really glad that the CEO of, Obsidian said something about this. They don't want people to use the Outer Worlds to tear down Fallout 76 because it's disheartening to them. Because at this point, that's all the Outer World is. Nobody's talking about how the game's going to be good, groundbreaking, fun, or amazing. Everybody's just talking about how, oh, it's going to take down Bethesda Game Studios. Oh, it's a punch in the face, a F you to Bethesda. And that really sucks. I'm glad to see that the former creators of Fallout, Tim Kaine and Leonard Boyarsky, who are also the co-directors of the Outer Worlds, as well as the CEO of Obsidian, I'm glad to see that they all have a mature outlook on this. I really don't know what else to say about the matter. Many of you know that I don't think Fallout 76 is perfect. Many of you know that I think Fallout 76 needs a lot more content, and needs a lot more updates, and it needs a lot more work in general. And Bethesda Game Studios is willing to do that. We all know this. And in a couple of years, the game's probably going to be really good. And we just honestly have to wait. It'll only get better in time. And that's the only thing that can make it better. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this one, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel grow. Anyways, I love you all. I'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.